Hi guys, it's Rob here, and picking up where we left off. So right now, you should make a key note of this. So this is an example from Practice Final 1. Okay, so on a final exam given in the past, at NJIT's CS100 course, this was question 6 of the exam. So note the style of the question, the complexity of the question, okay, and the syntax that the program is written in. And, you could pretty much bet that questions are going to look like this. This is taken from an exact final, right? And I'll let you just see, why you'd have to be careful with index slicing. It's very obvious here how lists and dictionaries can get very complex, especially when they're embedded within one another. Now, dictionaries are unordered and cannot be indexed. Again, we spoke of that. Now, follow the dictionaries on the programming questions to get full credit. Follow the directions on the programming questions to get full credit. A lot of you skip requirements on your homework problems from the textbook. You want to read carefully. Right, so in the past I've had students that have done a problem from the textbook that, was part B and they're supposed to do part A, or, they skipped one of the requirements detailed. If you do that in the exam, you're going to lose points, which is why I recommend making a bullet list of each specific thing with bullet points of each specific objective that the question asks for, so that you can go back and check them off as you do them and as you review it. You can, but don't have to comment your code or use comments. It's really up to you. And this is on the test part. On the homework part, it's the same thing. It's up to you. But it's good programming practice to at least include a little bit of commenting in there. And in the future, that may actually be part of where you get your points from, is, have you included good comments. Up until now, we haven't included that as part of our grading policy. But, we're constantly trying to improve this course, so you never know. Now, note that the above tip refers only to the final. In the real world, if you don't comment your code, you wouldn't get a job because nobody would look through your code. So in the real world, if you don't comment your code, you're basically not going to get a job in the industry. And that's pretty self-explanatory. Unless you're a beginning programmer, commenting is it's basically lines of code that aren't read by the computer, and that's how you communicate with fellow programmers, stating, what you were trying to do with the code you're writing. Now, these are some methods for lists. I'm going to let you look through them on your own. Now, the following link contains a really good review sheet. Just ignore the section on classes. So we don't cover object-oriented programming in this introductory programming course here at NJIT. So basically, you'll skip that part. Now, future classes do cover that. I'm actually making some tutorial videos for those classes, so if you're interested in that, definitely check that out. And you could go to this link. And I have nothing to do with this link. This is specifically the people that made this. I'm just pointing you to a good resource. Another great resource is this, right? This is posted here. And if you have the review sheet, if you don't have the review sheet, I'm going to point you in the description below the YouTube video to where you can download that off of my webpage. It's definitely going to be up soon, guys. Good luck to everyone. I hope the review sheet helped. Feel free to send any last-minute questions to this email. This is my email. Now, this is specifically for NJIT students. If you're watching this YouTube video and you're not an NJIT student, I really ask that you put your questions underneath the YouTube video in comments. If you do need to email me, though, this is my email where you can reach me. You can also respond to the review sheet to the review session, or request another time. Okay, so this was specifically for when I was setting up a review session. Basically, before the final exam, I usually hold a review session. And you can also request to meet with me one-on-one sometimes, depending on how my schedule is that day. Now, again, I try not to meet one-on-one for final review because mainly I try to do that as a group. But I am available throughout the semester for one-on-one help. You just have to notify me in advance. And sometimes if you notify me at that moment, I can sort of help you out. But again, try to just, try to at least alert me a little bit in advance so that I could free up some time, because we all have classes and we all have all that stuff. Don't forget I'm a student as well, and we all have busy schedules. Now, what else did I want to say here? I'm actually going to finish up this tutorial video, and I'll see you guys in the next video where we'll finish up. Thanks.